Hi, I'm Alyssa Manila,
And I'm Mershawn Viscusi.
and we're here to teach you about Explain Everything and how it's an awesome app for annotating text.
There it is.
Let's open it up.
So you think this is a good app for annotating text?
I think it's a great app for annotating text. It's really awesome because instead of having to take screenshots of a passage, you can upload a whole PDF.
You can upload a PDF into this app?
Yes, right into the app.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I see you have some already in here, and but let's make one from scratch, and maybe we can come back in and look at this example.
Sure.
Right up here I see the plus sign.
Yeah.
So
we'll hit that and choose our background color. So we'll just go with basic white. And it's going to take us into this screen here where we can start building. Go ahead, Michelle.
I see the toolbar over here on the side. Can you tell me a little bit about some of these tools?
Right, so these are the different tools that we'll use to annotate our text. You see a highlighter, a pencil, the finger for just moving things around on the screen. There's shapes. You can add a text box. And then there's the plus sign, which allows us to upload files like we were just talking about.
Oh, wow. So I see that photo, video, and file. Is this where you would go?
Right.
Wow,
Yes.
look at that. What is that? Web browser.
Yeah, so you can actually upload a web browser right into Explain Everything and annotate on the web browser.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's crazy, right? Yeah.
All right, so show me how you put a PDF in there. You got
Okay.
this PDF off of what?
Readworks.org.
Uh-huh.
And I saved it to my Google Drive as a PDF, which is an option right on the Readworks website. And then in my Google Drive, I'll just find it here. And it lets you preview it. So this is the right one, a kindergarten passage called A Big Star. I'm going to choose it in the upper right-hand corner. And it's going to load into Explain Everything.
I bet you it takes forever.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Surprise!
Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and now down here at the bottom I see the slides are 1 through 6. What is that right there? What does that do?
Right, so the passages have more than one page,
Oh,
so
cool.
it separates each page of the PDF into a different slide. So here's the questions that go
Oh,
with the
that's so great.
passage.
Well, you could
And,
put reading A to Z in here.
You could put reading A to Z. Anything that can be converted to a PDF or any type of file can be uploaded.
And so this which we normally would have had to print, you can put in here and the students can write on it right in here.
Right, they can
That's
annotate right in their
awesome.
iPad.
That's awesome.
It's super good. So the last two pages are the teacher's guide, so you want to make sure you delete those slides.
Oh my goodness.
So let's go ahead and do
give
that
the
real
answers
quick.
to the students. So how do you delete?
So if you want to delete, you go to the slide that you want to delete. So we want to delete slide 5. You hold down for a second on slide 5, and this little X is going to pop up, and you're going to hit that little X, and it's going to delete that slide.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. And then the same thing for the other one, or maybe there was only one. I think this one's answers too. So this one you can see the answer is circled. So we're going to do the same thing, hold it down, and delete it.
Wow, that's so easy.
Yes.
Now, what is this right here?
So that is if you want to record your voice or if you want to have a student record their voice. So I like that feature. If you want to have the student read the passage out loud to themselves, that would be a great feature for on the first slide. So they could read this out loud, and you could resize it just by pinching it like you would.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so now I can see the whole page on my screen, and they could record their voice, and
What
they can
is
read it.
big and bright?
What gives Earth its light?
The sun. I may not play it back because we're plugged in, but I saw that you had already made an example. Down here, I guess it's this button that would take you back home.
Right.
Can we see the one that you already annotated as if you were a student?
Sure. Oops. So we'll save this one as just example. Okay, so you can see there's the one we just did, the EX example.
Uh-huh.
And then here's the one I did earlier on the same passage called Annotating Text. So I'll just click that to open it. And here you can see some of the
Oh,
annotations
wow.
we added. So we use the highlighting tool on the side here to highlight some words, some vocabulary maybe. We use the text tool here to add a text box.
That's
so
so
you just
cool.
click and then you can type.
That is really neat.
And then you can move it anywhere you want, so it's great for those annotating skills.
And what is this right here?
And then that is a video that you can import. So students can actually add to their annotation by making videos.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and they can play it. They can make it full screen. Or sorry, they can put it on a loop. And they can drag it to make it bigger or smaller.
That's amazing.
And just put it in the corner.
What is, do you know what these are right here? Is that part of the template or?
Right, so those 3 colors are the colors of the template, so you can do anything in those 3 colors.
I
You
see.
can highlight in those 3 colors, type in those.
You could highlight
colors.
other words in it. That's so cool.
Right.
Now, where do you put it? Like when you're done, you can only keep it inside here, or is it like a website link, or can you save it to your camera roll, or what can you do with it once you're done?
So you can do tons of things when you're done. So once you're done, you're going to come down here in the lower right-hand corner, and you're going to click this little send to box, and it gives you a whole bunch of options for exporting.
Oh my God, you can take it straight to YouTube.
Yep, you can publish it to YouTube.
OneDrive,
you can put it back on your
that's
Google
part
Drive.
of our new email.
Yeah, put it on the OneDrive.
I've never even heard of Youku.
I
You heard of that?
No.
Oh, there's your photos.
Yep, or you can put it right into your camera roll.
Oh my gosh, so you can export it as a video, a PDF, or images.
Yes. So if the students recorded their voice, or if you added a video to it, then you would want to export it as a video so that you can still hear those features when it's exported.
So if you do it as images, it's going to save each one of these pages as an image. So
Right.
if you had a student, you know, drawing and illustrating something, then each of these pages could be used in another
Beautiful.
app like Book Creator. It's my fire son. But let me just go to your photos real quick and see what that looked like. Oh, it just did the first one. Very cool.
Yeah, so I guess if you do it as a photo, you have to do each one separately into your camera roll. But here's one I previously did as a video.
And it may not play because of how we're hooked up right now, but that is awesome.
All right.
I think that is wonderful. And we're also, you know, looking at, this is ReadWorks, and in the next video, we're going to talk about how you took this into Google Drive. If anybody needs you to show that, we'll show the next video.
And then to explain everything, right? And
Yeah.
then you're ready to annotate.
Ooh, I want to learn that one. See you in just a few minutes for that video.
Okay, that's in order.